We're trying to solve these incredibly complex problems in that incredibly complex environment. You can't just think about one isolated piece of it, right? You have to look at the whole process. And when you're thinking about moving people and advancing and doing it without harming the environment, that's incredibly challenging. So how do you kind of organize your small team to even think about identifying which companies do that and how to deploy the capital you have?
In your words, relationship intelligence.
Yeah.
So I think having a small team requires having a good network of partners, good expertise. We have, for example, we are anchor investor in 10 plus funds with 50, 60 in total direct. We are with public companies, with real estate companies, and so on. And to make it very concrete on strategic foresight, for example, we invested in a company which is active in solar rooftop for residential homes. And you can say this is a very simple thing, but here comes a lot of things together. So you start with solar rooftop, but then the thing is, so how will grids evolve, right? So how is energy demand evolving, electrification of the house and so on. Okay, demand is going up, but is it more really distributed? And so I think understanding the entire value chain and all these, how these markets will come together, require us also not being only active with our network in one domain, but also different domains, and being a fairly good listener. Yeah, we all think, my point of view, we all think that we are a good listener because we have 2 ears.
Yeah.
which is not the case, right? There's this nice book from Chris Voss about Never Split the Difference. Yeah. He's a horrible writer, but he's a brilliant negotiator from FBI. I don't know if you know the book.
Yep.
And I think one of the first sentences, or in one of the first pages, he's writing that if they have a hostile situation and negotiating, it's always one is on the phone and 2 others are listening. And these are trained negotiators. They were trained years and maybe decades in listening. Yep. And beside that fact, they are still listening with 3 people. Yep. Because it's very hard to listen. It's also for us to listen to a lot of different perspectives and thinking about how this value chain will evolve, how the things are coming together is for us a crucial thing, because we are not investing in many bets and then see which will come up later. We want to have few partners for long term. You're talking about relationship intelligence and relationships, but relationships are not deals. Deals are transactional. Yep. And that's why we try to avoid the word deal, more in terms of long-term partners and thinking together with them how the value chain will evolve.